Freak, frequently, frequently. Frequently, freakingly. Oh yeah, we had started a little different tonight. Downstairs in the lair. Welcome back to the continued orchestrated collapse of this living piece of dog shit that we're forced to call our society. I'm your host, right from Alaska. Fucking A, we're gonna rock it today. I hope to be with you here for at least another hour or so. I am on the phone downstairs because the goddamn internet was not working. Right, yeah, got the backdrop up, and you may notice that I'm wearing quite possibly the coolest fucking thing I've made thus far. Take a little peek at it if we can. If I can get it lined up. There you go. It's the Joker, of course, right? I used to draw a Joker a day. And then you got the Batman right below him, right? Fucking jean jacket. But that ain't even the coolest part. Take a look at this. Oh, yeah. Both sides on this one. It's fucking insane. Stepped it up a level, right? Yeah. Joker and Batman. I was always a big fan. I was always a big fan of Batman, but I was always a bigger fan of the Joker, right? I used to draw a Joker a day when I was in high school, right? And so, yeah, that's why you see him. And this has got glow in the dark on it. Glow in the dark paint, baby. This thing is off the chain. Welcome, everybody. Joey. Joey's first in, always. And then we got Jack. Nice. Doc Holiday. Stephen Crumley. Hell yeah. Hello, boys. How's it going? See, I was playing a little bit of tunes to start with because, hey, I was just down there at the Tailgaters, the sports bar here, and they let their DJ go a while ago because there's too many problems with the fuck. Whatever. I'm not going to say anything. But I'm trying to, I didn't want to just be right there immediately, right? So let them go for a little bit. And I went in and talked to the bartender who's been there longest. I kind of got a little rapport with her. She just recently did a health transformation. So proud of her, man. She looks so good. She's all energetic and stuff now. But I was talking to her about the equipment and everything that I got. Go ahead and shut this shit down. And how I could bring in the whole shooting match there, and we'll bring in the audience, and start doing some cool stuff there. I'm gonna bring them the entire business folder, drop that off tomorrow, and see what happens. But I've stepped it up a notch as far as the clothing goes. Had to, man. Had nothing else fucking selling. You got to make shit. It's got to be out of this world to move. But I've been doing these what I'm calling skeleton crew, right? Dude, this shit is sick, right? It's burning the skeleton in the outline of skeleton in bleach. But the big news being is that I got the appeal on this court case I'm going through now. It's getting further and further, and I just put in a motion that, oh man, this thing. I mean, they're going to have the hardest time to throw this fucker out, right? Because I went ahead and enacted common law on it, and I put the 10 maxims of commercial law in there. Those are the ones that say that in commerce, that's what they're all doing. Why do you think they fine you so much? It's all commerce. They say in commerce, truth is sovereign. And the way truth is expressed is through the affidavit. Remember I kept telling you, paper, affidavit. So you enter the affidavit in, and it also says right there in the 10 maxims, right? Fucking 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, and 5, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I think. Truth is in affidavit, and an unrebutted affidavit becomes truth. And then also after that, the unrebutted affidavit becomes judgment. There you go. You want to win a fucking case? That's exactly how to do it. And you can do this. They say that this is how it can even go, shady wise, right? you put in an affidavit into a business saying that they owe you X amount of dollars a month. And if they don't rebut that, then you can get a judgment on that. So, the comments even rolling. Is everything going? Anybody know? Let me know. What the fuck is going on? Wait. Okay, we got cheers. Joey, Jack, Stephen Crumley, Joey, down to Doc Holly. I hope everything's going. I see it live. Only a couple people. I think everything was going. I tested it. Make sure it's all going. Somebody drop a comment. I don't think I can invite anybody onto here on the phone is the thing. Let's see. Okay, I can post a comment. So yeah, we're coming closer. Remember I was telling you we're coming closer to this confrontation that I'm going to have. Oh, it's coming. It's inching closer, and it's going to be biblical. So, because what I've been working on, can't invite. Yeah, I can't invite. Oh, so it is working good. No, I can't. I'm sitting here fucking looking at it, and I can't find the goddamn invite button. Right? I was looking through it all before this motherfucking thing. I'm gonna check settings. Wait, guess right there. Hold on, hold the fuck on. Hold the fucking phone. Okay, god damn it. Guess must authenticate. Play sound when guests enter. Guests can stream on those sites. Guests can see viewer comments post. Green room. Okay, there. Wait. Oh, motherfuck. Upgrade. Upgrade to get the green room. Let's see if I can get it to happen. Fuck. Layouts. Okay. I know this it's totally different on the goddamn it on the phone than it is. Orientation disabled. Shit. Yeah, I'm not seeing where to make this happen. Fuck, what a bummer. Because that's what I want to do. I want to have a discussion, our regular style, right? Because this is big. What's coming up is big. It's going to be fucking huge because I'll explain it here. God damn it. Okay, I had to bounce out to get the invite. Now let me see if I can find it. I had to go back and I found it. Okay, I gotta get rid of that one. My extra one. Open stage. There we go. And now, oh, there's the invite guest right there. Fuck, I already got it covered. Get to the comment. This is like, it's hilarious, right? I'm so funny. I can't even fucking do my own jack shit. Okay, there it is. Yay! There the motherfucker is. Damn, took a minute, right? But yeah, this is getting bigger, the court thing, because okay, get this and that. Remember, I've been telling you that the judge spouted her mouth off and was saying how she didn't. I said, is that, I asked her if the same name on file with the state, which they have to be required to be to have authority. And she said, oh, I don't have to file, right? And so now I'm lined up to get a copy of this oath of office. And that's the key. So, oh, it's so funny at the courthouse, they're all playing it stupid, right? They're all like, what's that? I don't know. They take it, it's oral, they don't have to file nothing, right? No, they're fucking lying through their teeth. Eternal extrapolations, what's up? John. Okay, now I got to find out where the guest is. Let me see if I can fucking find it. Boom. Stage. Okay. Are we on? We're on. Fuck.
Cheers, brother.
Figure it out. Yeah, cheers to you, brother.
Oh yeah, I got
Right
another
on.
beer.
How's it
Yeah,
going?
cheers. Yeah, man, that's
Yes,
awesome,
yes.
man. I have never. Me and John did one, but I think he was on StreamYard. That's what they got me on is StreamYard. So I guess YouTube uses StreamYard too.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you know how they just pulled my last live stream, right?
Right. Oh yeah, that was a kick-ass live stream, dude.
It was too, right?
Yeah.
And it was just because of one, Kool-Aid talk or whatever, right? That's what
Yeah,
they said.
I'm sure
Yeah.
I said something stupid.
And it was just a warning. It wasn't a strike.
Oh,
which was
good.
wow, right?
Wow.
I think that first warning expired finally, right?
Right.
And so now I'm back on my first warning, right? So, which was sick.
That's good.
And okay, now check this out though. I remember I hit the appeal button, right? And it's like we know there's like an automated fucking robot just says sorry, right?
Right.
And so I mean, how often is you hit a button for appeal? How the fuck is that appealing, right? You didn't get to say nothing or whatever, right?
Right.
Anyway, I made a video with an appeal on it, right? I think you saw. Maybe you did see it. I posted it.
Yeah, I saw.
Mm-hmm. But basically explaining, fuck, they're talking about medical misinformation. Come on, the third leading cause of death is fucking medical malpractice, and I'm the one misinformation, right? Anyway, that was kind of the gist of it. But okay, that video I posted, Fallen, got 400 fucking views, right? Which is a lot more than usual. And I looked at the analytics, and it was getting all the traffic from YouTube recommendations. You know how long it's been since I got one of those?
Oh, I've never even ever had one.
We may have gone way back in the day, right? Before all this shit happened, before we started losing channels, right? We did get them back then.
On
right?
On our very first channels.
Yeah. Before we any of this, right? That's how long it's been. And all of a sudden, as soon as they pull one of my streams, all of a sudden I'm in the recommended thing. What the fuck? I found that confusing, right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, that is rather strange.
Maybe it was somebody who's doing the job and was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fucking give this guy
time
a
real human actually sees our stuff. They give us a break.
John, Eternal Extrapolations and Slow Boy in the house. Welcome.
Oh,
see if I can get the comments. Starting to learn this here, right? But did you get to see the new jacket, brother?
Yeah, I saw it whenever you first initially. Yeah, look at that.
Dude, this fucking thing is the sickest fucking thing I've ever, right?
Let's turn around. What's on the back? What's on the back?
Slow boy.
No way.
How come? Woo!
Can you hear me?
Yep.
We can't hear you.
Okay. I had it on my Bluetooth headphone, and I guess it connected to the Bluetooth automatic.
Great day.
I didn't hear what you guys were talking about, except just when you said they didn't give you a strike. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Did they threaten you? Did you get a warning?
Just a warning.
Wow.
So YouTube's changing stuff up big time, but they tricked me. They sent me an email. Do what?
Go ahead. I seen you only need 500 subscribers to get monetized now, not 1,000.
Oh, so they'll delete the channel before that happens, way before that.
Yeah.
But I got an email saying you have 7 days to remove this video or we're going to give you a copyright strike. And they wouldn't link you to the video, and it was like really old, so I had to scroll way, way back. Forgot what the fucking title was, so I had to go back again and look at the email again.
Oh.
I found it, I deleted it, and then 7 days later, they sent me this thing that said, you didn't delete it, so we're giving you a strike.
Oh, fuck.
What? I mean, what is this? And I've never, ever had them give me a warning and say, you can delete it yourself. They always just give you the strike or they don't.
Yep.
That's true. That's true. You're dead on about that.
So it's like they're trying to give you this illusion that they're trying to be more fair.
Right.
And then they don't even do what they say they're going to do.
Yeah. Of course. I mean,
well, look, because there's rumblings that these boys are going to get together and buy YouTube and buy TikTok and buy them all and then
Oh,
make them totally free. But that we all know that's a lie. But it
oh
will
yeah.
be it'll be eased up a little, I'm sure. But
What
like I
boys are
said,
gonna
with
buy it?
Trump, yeah,
I have
Elon
a feeling they're gonna ease up on people talking about gays and blacks, but they're gonna crack
and the
super
trial.
hard down on people talking about Jews.
any J talk is done.
Oh, done, dude.
Well, I'm going to be done,
Trump
man,
with
because
all
I'm
this BS, Trump
Like
saying
we're
we
gonna
need
fucking give
the
that up.
freedom of speech back, and then turns around and say, not one person will say a word about Israel,
right.
or you're gonna, get the full weight come down.
Yeah, we're going to test that theory.
Shit.
Because
Yeah,
I
we are.
guarantee you, I'm gonna quadruple down on this shit.
I went on BitChute the other day. Guess what? They got a go live fucking thing now. BitChute.
Oh, really?
Really?
I didn't go live. I just saw a button when I clicked on there. I seen this upload video or go
Well,
live. I was like,
we might have to switch over to them. I hate to do that, but they're just gonna have to kick me off the platform completely because
Yeah.
we're getting there.
I'm not gonna quit. I mean, look, guys. Nowadays, people will say,
Asking you to be
"Oh,
something
you're
into.
spurging out on Jews. You're spurging out on Jews, right?" It's like, hold on, man. If you don't call them out, then you're suspect right off the bat in my eyes. If you won't call them, that's why I don't like Jared Taylor. I like everything about him except for that he will not call out the tribe because he's married to a tribesman.
There you
Mhm.
go. Shit. But okay, this going back to this legal thing. I got to say that I got to reiterate it because this is a lot bigger than. I mean, okay, this is how you prove that they do not have constitutional authority, right? And it's through this oath of office thing that they have to file. This is why they stash them away in a different town, even from where they're at, right? And that's what the case is here. But I already talked to the clerk, and she's gonna hook it up. I gotta go in there, grab it, right? And I will get one of these. And now this is where they say the proof lies. Okay, so they're in there. They're going to have signed an oath to the Constitution of the United States in America, or something like that, right? The corporate, which is very close to the real truth, right? Except it's got that one nuance, and that's there is what they're saying. These other guys that are at the Supreme Court now, right? They're saying that that's it, and you can prove that they do not have jurisdiction over you, and boom. Not only can you walk away, but that pretty much, you see what that implies? The entire system, right? Not this is ever going to happen. I know that's pie in the sky,
I
but
know. I just didn't want to hurt your feelings and say
no,
it, but
might get the case dropped, but not going to the system's not going to crumble. I know that, but this is something. This is the only fucking thing we might be able to do, and fucking, but goddamn rights, I'm going to do it, right? I'm not
well, I
fucking
tell
just
you
going to go.
what,
Okay, I had a chance at
stranger
remedy,
things
and
have
I thought,
happened.
no, I'm going to be a pussy. No, I'm not going to be a pussy. I'm going through with this to the death. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
What? What were you saying?
Oh, you have no other choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Basically, but you know what? Even if I did have a choice, I'm still. This is it. I mean, I can't. I can no longer just say like I'm going to talk about this. No, I'm going through with it, right? And if I have to put my balls online, so be it, right? And that's the main reason why a lot of people don't go through with this because they get that little bit of the fear, the not confident in the whole thing, or maybe it doesn't work, right? That kind of thing. A little doubt, that little seedling of doubt, right?
yeah, occasionally you can get one past them with anything, but you can't make a deal with the devil. The
I know
government
that.
does whatever they want. They
Oh,
can
yeah, the
have it
main thing
in writing that it has to be a certain way, and they fuck people over every day. So,
right there on the spot. But see, this I'm kind of doing this because it's going to be the last time I'm ever going to be in one of these fucking places, right? Because I'm never going into them again. This is my last chance to test to see if anything in their venue will work, anything, right? And so far, this last motion I put in is pretty fucking stringent for their rules, right? It's gonna be hard for them to kick that out because I invoke the common law and then put in the affidavit of truth, which they have to rebut, and they're gonna ignore, of course. I know that, right? But I mean, I've been pointing this out all along, how many times they've defaulted, you know? And so that way, when I get to this appeal, I'm going to roll in there with the fucking supposed holy grail, right, of their fucking whole system and lay that out. But get this, I'm going to fucking email the fucking media too and see, I'm going to say, hey, this is a story because of this, this, and this. If they cover it, they cover it. If they don't, whatever, right? But that's supposedly the only way they'll get to them is if they don't want to be embarrassed publicly, right?
Well,
And
hey,
so
let me tell you, I know about journalism, and you really should go find out wherever your local newspaper office is. If you have a small newspaper anywhere near,
we do.
within 100 miles, drive there and literally follow somebody out to lunch or walk up to them on the street and be like, hey, I have a story for you. If you do it in person, you are much more likely. And I mean, here's another thing. I know what time of year it is. People aren't really walking around on the street in the winter time. But if there's any way that you can, go in the office and say, hey, I'd like to speak to, even if it's a columnist, it doesn't even have to be like, an investigative journalist. Because here's the thing. Newspapers, they print what they're told to print. You get your AP report every day, every week, and you write what they tell you to write. It's very rare that you're going to get them to write about a real local story.
Oh yeah.
Unless everybody's, talking about it.
Yeah.
Well, we got this little bitty, I'm in this little bitty town, right? And they got this little newspaper. I mean, one of the guys, one of the reporters hit me up at the fair and interviewed me because of, I was when I was emceeing there, right?
Ooh, did you get the business card?
No, he did all this, but I know where the office is. I can roll in there, right? And I know this other guy who does the other little People's paper here too, right? I know that guy. He's a friend of a friend, right? And so I'm going to roll in there and present them all this shit. And I say, there's a story here, right? If you choose to, check it out, because I still got a little bit of time before, we get there. We got X amount of, like, they say that the first memorandum's got to go in within 30 days, and then you got X amount of days after that. They have X amount of days to rebut, and then.
Isn't it funny how they put all those stupid time crunches on you? Like, you have 30 days to do this, 60 days to do this, 90 days to do this. But they'll literally drag your shit out for 5 fucking years. They don't care.
They've been doing that.
It's just ridiculous.
You got a deficiency in your appeal. You didn't put this one piece of paper in, so you got to file that. And I had to get it from them to put it in, right?
Yeah, that's why they tell you. That's why people, your grandparents might have told you, hey, cross your, dot your I's and cross your T's, because these people are looking for a reason to say.
Exactly. And
they're hoping you'll die before you ever get it wrapped up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Golly, dude.
I got the fucking the recording for the court today. I got it yesterday, and I played it, and fucking the very first words are her saying, I ain't got a file, right? And so that right there is like, that's one of the main points. And you could just, how she's denied me. I mean, it's all right there, right, dude? It's awesome, right? I mean, I should play it. You guys want to hear it?
Play it.
Go ahead.
No, maybe not. But it's upstairs. I'm downstairs right now because the internet's not working. And so I'm on my phone.
You see how me and Kristen are. As soon as you said, should we play? We were like, yeah. But because it's like, let's go. But the truth is, don't fuck yourself over before it. Don't.
It's all a matter of public record, right?
Yeah. Well, that's true.
It all is. And
I'm just saying.
You said you're
they can use.
Why did your internet go out?
Fuck, I don't know. I just got home and it was not working, so I thought, fuck it, I'm not even fuck with it. I'm just gonna come down here and go on the phone, so that way I didn't have to fuck with it. I'll fuck with it after, right? It's sometimes it goes out around here. Rarely, something will be going on. We'll lose the connection for a little while, or I don't think it's my bill is due because I paid it, but you never know. Could be that too.
What's the temperature?
My internet's like that too, though. It goes out once, but I live out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, sometimes they mess with mine.
It's been warm again, Jack. It's been warm again. It warmed up and melted last couple of days, but now it's froze a little bit again. But it's hovering. I mean, it's like this. I mean, this is the mildest fucking winter ever. It's been raining. It's been melting.
I looked into this, guys. What's your temperature there in Indiana, sis?
-2. Can you hear me?
What is it?
Did my phone cut out? It's
little bit.
-2 right
No.
now.
Gotcha. 2?
Hey, guys, listen.
Yeah, -2.
-2? Holy crap.
Yes.
Wow, man.
I know, it's crazy.
-2. It's -2 in
That
Indiana.
is crazy.
Indiana.
That's cold.
Kristen lives in Indiana.
Way colder than
Yeah.
here.
Hey, you know, guys, what I was thinking? The next
Yeah.
place that's going to have fires or brimstone cast down on it will be either Austin or Orlando, because those are two of the two cities that are going to have the smart cities. They've said we're going to do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I looked into who
Right,
are the
okay.
top contenders for the smart cities. Boston, or Orlando, Austin.
I mean,
There's a
I'm
bunch.
not on the side for the smart cities, but I'm kind of on the side for the fire,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We can start
especially
making
Austin.
we can call it a fire pool and take place
Wildfires.
bets on where the next big fires or brimstone is going to be. And
Oh,
all you have
yeah.
to do is just
Wild.
look up where
Remember,
the
gotta
smart
add
cities.
wild in there.
You know, I
You gotta
bet
have
they've got all those
wildfires.
gambling, they got those gambling websites where you can gamble on anything.
I bet you can
I
gamble
bet
on
you
that.
can put a bet on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never even bought a lottery
I don't
ticket.
gamble. Yeah, I
No
don't
way,
fool with
dude.
that stuff.
I don't have money to be spending on any frivolous shit.
But they show these weirdos that, oh, I won $1 million betting on stupid trivial stuff. Like, these people must be totally addicted because
They
it's
are.
things you would never think to gamble on,
Okay,
but they
Oh,
do.
here's my quote on gambling for me. Sat. The only thing I gamble with is my life, because that's the only thing I'm prepared to lose.
yeah. There you go.
That's a
I'm
good
gonna
one.
have to
I'm going to have
steal
to
that one,
remember
dude.
that.
I'm sorry, Reg. I got to steal that.
Too, right? Because I don't want to lose no fucking money to some fucking stupid bullshit, right?
No way,
But
dude.
I'll gamble with my life. What the hell?
Yeah, somebody asked me once, they're like, why, you won't even buy $1 ticket? I'm like, no. There's no chance. There
No
might be a chance.
chance.
No, well, look, there might be a chance that I might win something. But look, there's a full guaranteed chance that I'll have my dollar if I don't spend it. You see?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%. That you can hang on that dollar. We got somebody
They call
down here.
Indiana gambling is called paying taxes
Right.
because that's all you ever do is just give them money. They never give it back.
Right. As a fellow Hoosier, I know exactly what you're saying. Golly.
We got a
Well,
new guy
so
down here.
one quick thing that the whole reason I jumped on was to talk about YouTube playing their little stupid tricks. But I know you guys probably don't listen to them all the time, but I'm like an avid fan. Jay Dyer just
Oh,
got
yeah.
remonetized after 9
Oh, shit.
years.
No way.
He
I
got
love
his
Jay.
monetization taken away,
Oh, I thought you were
I
saying you
think,
did.
in 2016, and they just now gave it back.
What the heck?
Probably because he got in the top 10 earners
Yeah.
for Streamlabs. He was in
I
the
don't-
top 10, and
I don't
YouTube
lo-
probably took that list.
And they had
They
to,
want their 30% cut of what he
exactly.
made.
Jay's
What
pretty
are you
So,
talking about?
Jay Dyer.
mhm.
Of course. I should have guessed that.
Yeah, he's a very
No
smart
shit.
individual.
Yeah. Oh,
I
big time.
wish I knew half of what he knew about.
Yeah,
That
me
guy is
too.
crazy,
Yeah,
man.
just even
I mean,
half of it.
just got the books all marked and shit. That shit's crazy. Hey, anybody recognize this Jiminy Cricket's in here? He
Never
says,
heard of
is
him.
everybody on this live cool to talk to tonight?
Yeah, everybody's super chill, bro. Everybody.
Yeah, we're cool. Where are you from?
Yeah, let us know where you're from, man. Give us a little
Yeah.
rundown.
We're
You
not,
see these blue wrenches in here? These people are cool.
well, we're like a tight little group. We don't really try to
Yeah, we
get
don't
out
let
there.
new people in very. We don't. We.
Not up. Yeah. But so what is the temperature there then, Jack? I mean, we're warm. Like I said, when they screw with the weather, we get all this weird shit happening here.
We get down
It's
into the
thawing.
20s. We
Okay.
get down into the 20s, and then during the day we get into the 40s, and then back down into the 20s for night.
I'm going to tell you right now, there is no snow on the ground outside. No.
We still got like
fucking snow.
sparse.
That's
snow.
crazy, dude, because we've got like a foot
That's
of
never
snow.
You guys
January
got
is
hammered.
5 feet out there usually, right? And
Oh.
Southeast is going
man.
to get a ton of it.
Well, that's the thing
We
with
get shit.
Indiana. The snow drifts really bad there.
Dude, it was so bad. We had a 10-foot drift on the state highway right by my house. I sat there for 6 hours. It was crazy.
Oh
The semi
shit!
got stuck, and then they had like a pickup truck snowplow try to plow around him, and then it got stuck, and they sent a wrecker for that, and then they had to send a wrecker for the wrecker. So
Yeah,
it was just
that's
this big
another.
giant pile of retards blocking up the road. I
Yeah.
couldn't go forward, I couldn't go back, I couldn't turn
I,
around. I
guys,
just
I
had
was
to
Oh my
sit
thinking.
god!
there.
Whenever
Oh,
you said that you got stuck for 6 hours, sister, in my last live stream, I read that. Remember?
yes.
All right, now
Yeah.
listen to this. After I quit that live stream, I remembered that you said that, and I thought to myself, "A- am I really worried that anyone's really going to take anyone over here? They
Exactly.
are so inept. They have
They're
to use
clusterfucked.
these people can't do anything. They
They
just better
can't do
keep
nothing. And
they
guess
keep
what? The only people that got it done were the farmers. They brought out these tractors with big giant snow blowers on them, and they blew it all off the road. And then I got stuck again like a mile from my house after all that. Guess who showed up? Two guys that were volunteer fire department. So in this area, you can only I called the highway department. That's not our jurisdiction. I called the state department of transportation. We'll get to it when we get to it.
oh, of
The only people you could rely on was the locals.
course.
And out here, the locals are so spread out. There's like a house every mile,
Yeah.
but
Well, my
we
biggest
have to
quote.
take care of each other.
That's
My
that's the way it
quote on
always
that
has
is,
been.
I always say, if I'm not worried if the government's coming to kill me because they'll fuck that up too.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not. I am so not worried, dude. Because I have
Yeah.
been visited by the feds before. So and I just told them, hey, listen, I'm not scared of anything that you can do to me, and you're never gonna put me in a fucking cage. Okay? So
Right.
that speaks volumes to you. It should speak volumes to you about how far I'll go. So just
Yep.
get the fuck out of my house, man.
Man,
Fuck
they're
you.
just making a paycheck. They want to go
Yeah.
piddle
You
around
don't want to
talking
go,
to
hey, you
people
listen.
like you. They would
No,
never go knock on fucking Tyrone's door when they
no.
know there's a bunch of shit going on inside there. They'll leave
Yeah,
those
and
people
they
alone.
know that I have nothing going on. They know it.
Yeah,
And I it's funny. I say that to the cops and the feds. Anyone that I ever talk to that would come to talk to me or pull me or anything. I'm like, you're fucking with me and you're sitting on this highway here because you know that good working people are going home for the day. And you sit
yep.
there in the morning and you sit there in the afternoon. I said, what are you doing whenever you're not doing that? You're not going up to the trap houses and busting
Jerking
them out.
off.
I said, you're fucking pieces of shit. Dude, I cuss
Yeah,
cops out right to their fucking face.
yeah.
But
Oh,
I turned
dude,
50 and I'm
speaking of
gonna try to
that,
stop doing that. I turned 50 and I'm like, hey, you know what? It doesn't matter. You're not changing them.
did you guys ever watch the channel called Chem Before the Storm? Like CHEM,
Oh,
like chemical?
No, I never watched it.
Oh, you never watched
I
it? He
think
went
I
viral
remember
because he
that
was
name.
talking shit to the cops, and
Really?
he won his case. It's taken like 2 years. And now
Well,
he's
look,
going to go back and try to get
Yeah.
a settlement, I guess. But they
I talk like
harassed
that
him. Like
because
the whole entire thing was harassment from
yeah.
start to finish.
Well, yeah.
And then they tried to retaliate on him. And the judge actually found in his favor. Wow, it's amazing. But
Well, no, what
That is
happened was is that
that's
he
crazy.
says the judge probably came to the guy and said, "Listen, on the down low, I'm going to award you 2 million. I want half of it."
right,
That you
that's
got to
what'll
always
happen.
think of that. Yeah, yeah. So they're all in it together. They're all in it together.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
No
got a
doubt about
settlement
it.
one time, and yeah, the court keeps uh 70% of it for the
Mm.
court.
Wow.
Then the 30% that's left, 20% of it goes to the lawyers.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get
And
nothing.
then, I mean, you
All
end
their
up
games.
with almost nothing.
Well, my mom broke her shit one time. She fell in a parking lot or something with ice, and it was supposed to be salted, but they didn't do it. And
Yeah.
she didn't
Right.
really even want. She didn't even want to. But an ambulance chaser that she knew, a lawyer, said that,
Yeah.
hey, I think I can get money for that, right? And so she did, right? She got awarded $600,000, and guess how
What
much
the?
she? Hey, guess how much
Oh,
she ended up
30,
with?
10 grand.
She
30.
ended up with like $30,000.
Yep. That's
Oh
how it
my
goes.
god. Right. That's fucking crazy. No,
Yeah.
But you know what she
what I
told
really
me?
want.
Yeah, she told me though, to end the story. She told me, "Hey, I didn't deserve anything. You know, it was my fault walking across that ice. I mean, you know what I mean?
Damn.
That's the way she is, dude. She ain't shady.
The other thing
Wow.
I'm trying to do is prove a point, right? Even only to myself about this whole court thing, right? And that's the reason why I'm doing this. And plus, I kind of want to stall it out a little bit too, right? So that
Yeah.
way, that it doesn't get. I had like a ticket a while back. I don't want them all to add up to be enough points, to them to try to say, hey, no license for you, right?
Yeah.
But this latest piece of paperwork I have, dude, I really want to share, but I mean, it's 20 fucking pages, and this is some complex legalese, right? And
Uh,
it's got, I mean, like probably a good 50 to 60% of it is just fucking all the laws, right? And that's no shit. They're just so much. And so, but that tells me, I mean, think about how hard time fucking fuck with this. All right, check out who made his way here.
Who's that?
It's well, you know who it is.
Shadow.
Later, gotta go.
Oh,
Devin called me again. Oh, he's
Oh,
gotta go and
Devin.
hit up his friend. You know who it is. He's changed his name
oh,
again, trying to get in here and join our
Oh,
cult.
Wind
Is he?
War.
yeah.
Yeah,
Come
he's got a
on,
And he
bunch
wants
of
man.
to join
accounts.
our cult. Oh, dude, he's still butthurt because
I
fucking can't
know.
jerk off to us,
Listen,
right?
he's got to stop. He's got to stop being butthurt, and he needs to stop doing so much drugs and be cool, man.
Find some other fucking people to fuck with because I'm done, right? I'm
Oh
so
yeah,
done
man,
with
I'm
that.
over it, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's time to just chill with who we got.
Yeah,
But
I don't look.
okay,
I've always been over it. I never knew there was a problem. You know, I just look. I knew you guys made video. He had made videos and stuff about you and me and you and I'm like thinking to myself, wow, this is such a minor thing. I mean, I mean, get okay. So that's what I was talking about on that live stream. Okay,
yeah.
this is Negro. That's some Negro shit. You think you smart and shit. No, no.
Yes, dude.
I just don't understand. I do understand though. Look, it's funny to me. These people don't have anything to do. He's probably unemployed, not doing nothing, not trying to hustle or do nothing. Who
Oh
knows, right?
shit.
And
So,
so what does he do?
so
He watches the internet all day long and fucking creates shit inside his own head and stuff.
yeah, 100%. We lost Slowboy. Said signal roboted out. Okay, no worries. Thanks for joining. That
No
was
worries,
awesome.
sis.
Total
Good to talk to you.
honor. Kick ass, man. We fucking Slowboy on the fucking house,
I know
right?
this is epic, dude. I hope that let's
Oh
not
yeah.
go overboard talking about Jews and shit tonight so we don't get this one erased. I want to keep that up. That's epic.
I mean, I'm not even in that mood right now, right?
Yeah, me neither, bro. I'm
Actually,
done, man. Hey, look, everybody who's anybody knows what's up. So there you go. You don't have to
because
keep on.
I'm still, even though I know this is it's just kind of a fucking prolonging the agony on this court thing. I still, it's better than just getting the fucking straight railroad, right?
No, man. Look,
And
there are times in people's lives whenever they're what's right is what's right. So it just has to go your way.
100%. That's why I'm gonna keep going. And okay, those 10 maxims of law of commerce too. The final one, or not the final one, but one of the ones down after that, where they talk about the truth. They say, "He who leaves the battlefield first loses by default." And then right after that, it says, if you get prepared to take a few scrapes in order to, you're not willing to take any sacrifice, you're not going to get any reward, right? Basically, in other words, you're going to take a few hits, right? Be ready for that. And so,
Well, you don't go into battle thinking that you're not going to take any hits. You know what I mean? You know you're going to take some hits, but I'm on the battlefield and I ain't leaving first, dude.
I
I'm
am
going to
not
be the
either.
one that we're going to be the guys throwing the sword down in the field saying we won, brothers, that they're all dead.
Decided it to the death on this shit, right? And that's
Yeah,
what.
dude.
Mhm. And so, but I mean, I gotta tell you, this fucking shit, this stuff that I've been reading lately it's ironclad, right? It's going to be a real test to them to try to just be able to just fucking throw it down and piss on it, right? So, I mean, they got to kind of try to fake and pretend like they're following their own bullshit, right? And so
Right.
that's kind of where it's at. It's like, all right, the last motion I literally said, okay, if what she says is true, I said that when she said she didn't need to file, that's testimony. And if she testified to not needing that, that's basically perjury. And I said, and if what she says is true, she has no authority, and therefore that's a felony, and you guys are a party to it. Yeah, I mean, I went that far with it, and so that's all in that thing, literally. And I'm thinking it's got to even go further, because if they all know about it, that's a continuing criminal enterprise right there, right? See what I'm saying?
Right.
Dude, it's fucking insane.
I
And
can't
that's
believe
where
you had to get so in, man. I remember before you ever really knew any of this legal shit, and then
right,
this has been a few years back now, and
right.
you got
Been
this
2 years.
book, you got a book, and you just started reading it like smart people do. Smart people, if they don't understand something, they'll
Actually, I started
research
with
it.
just reading the laws, right?
They'll
And then I got,
research it, yeah, and they'll be
yeah.
obsessive about researching it. But the guy you need to talk to about legal stuff is Bleak.
Oh yeah, dude, I have been. We've been in contact.
Good, 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 good. Because
Yeah,
he's
dude, he's
rough
got
right now.
massive resources.
He's rough
Massive
right now.
resources.
He's trying real hard, but he's at a low point in his life right now. He is. And
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I've
yeah,
been talking to him, but then his phone can't call it. Right, I've been calling, but it doesn't go to it, and so I think he's still be able to use the internet, but I don't think he has a telephone thing going on. He's struggling there.
I know,
And
man. Look,
I
man,
sent him. I sent him
he's
cash a
at a
couple
low
times.
patch. He's at a low patch. So we need to pray for our brother and shit.
Oh yeah, we can do that right now. All right, Father, we
Let's
come
do it.
before you with all love, honor, and respect, and we ask that you just send the angels of comfort and abundance to our good friend Bleak. We're calling him that, Michael, and and just take care of him and lift him up in Jesus' name, and it's done.
Done.
So, hell yeah, because dude, okay, this is the other thing about law too. I hate to be a broken record on it, but you know how they say you quote the stare decisis, the earlier laws? It's even
Right.
more powerful if you quote scripture, bro.
Hmm.
Yeah, you quote the scripture that backs up what you're talking about. That's even
Ah.
far more powerful, right? Because these are all ministerial courts, and that's no shit. You got to bring your Bible anytime you go in there. Make sure you bring that fucking Bible, because you got to live by that, right? And that,
Ah.
yep, that's one of the things to keep your jurisdiction. Bring in a little bitty flag too, right? A little regular American flag, not that fucking gold fringed one, right?
Oh, you can't have the
And then
gold
you
fringe
bring your
one.
own jurisdiction with you, right? You can
Yeah.
bring your jurisdiction with you, bro.
The
These are
gold fringe
little
one
fucking,
yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, the gold fringe around any flag means that it's under maritime law, and
yes. You know what?
yeah.
Maybe we should listen to this fucking thing, because I mean, you could just hear the attitude on this fucking piece of, right. And okay, in civil court, the judge isn't there to make any legal decisions. They're only there to mediate between the two arguing parties, right? And one of the rules of civil court is that the judge cannot uh, call upon their previous judicial knowledge, right? They cannot use their law knowledge in this, because they got to maintain. Remember, the scales of justice are blind. They got to maintain this uh, completely third party disinterested type, mediator. They can't call upon their previous legal experience or their legal knowledge. And she did that fucking all throughout the whole goddamn thing, right? That's and I even pointed it out, and she just fucking just the attitude of her, right? She just kept fucking steamrolling right over me until there was no due course, or no didn't get any due process or anything. And I mentioned
All
that,
right,
and I said,
so
you guys,
listen, Reg. Here's what you need to think about when you're look. The way she wanted to steamroll you, the way she wanted to act towards you, and everyone involved in all that, and you, because why? Because that's how they treat everybody, and most people don't
that
know
exact thing.
they don't know what you know, and they'll let the steamroll shit happen. But when you stand up against it, oh, they don't really have. They just double
No,
down on their shit.
he immediately got like flustered and just started fucking
Yeah, they
doing
double
that.
down on their bullshit. Like, oh, and then they get more distant and they don't want to talk because they don't know what they're doing. These people that are in there now are just there because they had to have a job. Oh, Oh man, I'm
Yeah,
telling
and the
you,
dumb
they're
fuck.
just a point. Their nepotism and all their system. Anyone working inside that system was appointed, and oh, I know somebody. I got my nephews coming up in the system, and we gonna make them a court chancellor, whatever, man. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? It's just an architecture. Government is an architecture of bullshit. It's just the architecture of
100%.
bullshit. Yeah.
That's why they call this the state of a corruption, right? You know how much money has come out of this motherfucking cash cow up here? Fucking more
Oh
than
my
California,
lord,
right?
dude, they're
Yeah,
raping the land there,
trillion.
and fuck those people, man. Hey, whenever
And,
you
and they
did
act
that
like they
whole
have no money.
hey,
Oh,
brother, whenever you did that whole thing on the corruption of the women and all the shit that goes on up in Alaska a few years back,
oh, fat.
dude, you fucking murdered that shit, dude. That right there steeled my heart. It made me know
I'm
that
still involved with
I
that. I've still got things going on with that I'm trying to get forward. The last bit I put out was just it was a song, right? Missing and murdered Indigenous women, MMIW, and it points
right,
out how it was one fucking judge who made the call that all fucking Indigenous tribes cannot prosecute in court, right? What the fuck? Right there. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? One fucking asshole, one corrupted piece of dog shit just fucking defeated an entire fucking race of people, right? Peaceful people. And that's
right,
why they're getting murdered at such a high rate, because the murderers know they ain't gonna have to, face any charges, because you can't fucking, dude, why wouldn't they murder them then, right? These freaks. So anyway, Stephen Crowley saying
right.
the whole stand up when I enter the room shit with the judges pisses me off to maximum level. I'm not standing because they wear a black cape gown thing, weirdo, right? Exactly. They say that what you want to do
No,
if you have to go into their jurisdiction, you don't even sit down at all. You just stand in the back
okay,
of the court.
bro, listen.
Call you up.
You
Don't even approach.
whenever Bleak brought out that shit about that when you stand and you need sit, that's the rising, the born, and then the death, and then you see.
Hey,
Hey, listen, it's Catholic
have you seen
Church.
his last video?
Catholic Church. They're doing a ritual in there where the people are dying and falling and dying
Absolutely.
and falling. Oh my
That
God.
whole fucking cannibalism, right? But no, did you see one of Bleak's last videos that he was showing?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It was
The lo-
it was
yeah,
it
that was
was
a good
like a
fucking
black
video.
lady legislator talking, and there was a lady sitting behind her that was her lips were kind of like she was a ventriloquist, and she was literally fucking speaking for her or something. It was really trippy. You see that one?
Yes. No, she wasn't a ventriloquist,
Dude,
brother. She had no. She's the writer
she's a
of that
handler, right?
script. She's
Right?
the writer of that script that woman was reading.
Right.
She wrote every word
Okay.
to it. And she
Right.
even wrote, hey, the strange part is if you really study that video, and I did, I slowed it down. She was speaking those words, and she even spoke and she wrote those pauses and everything to make it, dude.
To make it look like they're thinking.
That's how next level these motherfuckers are, dude.
That's what was going on then. She was like the playwright back there fucking reciting the fucking God,
She
I
was
get it now.
young and she was good. She was young and she was good at writing it, and you know, oh my God, dude. Do we see the level of deception? Bleak sees it, and I see it.
She
You
when
see
she
it.
saw she got noticed, she covered her mouth up and shit like that and
Oh,
stuff.
she knew she was busted. Bleak blew that
Busted.
shit up, dude. He blew that shit
Oh, dude,
apart.
big time. That was really good shit. Really good shit.
He
So
always does.
yeah, he's impressive.
Back in the day, Reg, back in 2020, when I had my original channel and we had all those people in millions of comments and shit. All right. Bleak made a video for me because on a live stream I brought up FEMA camps and that there was one right here over here, and I've been to it and I know it, and I've been to other FEMA camps,
Oh,
and
really?
oh yeah, it's real. And so I'm not going to go too far into it because we want to keep this one up, but
Oh yeah.
he made a video for me and he said, I'm gonna make a video for you, brother. He's like, I want to do that for you, like Kristen does sometimes make videos
Right.
for me. All right,
Absolutely.
so
100%.
yeah, and everyone does. And so um he made a video that got his channel taken down. He showed every FEMA camp in the United States, the location, the fucking global location where it was, and
All
proved
right.
to everyone that shit was real. Bleak is like on another level when it
Oh
comes
yeah,
to that shit. He's on another level,
yeah.
man. He blows us away when it comes to that shit.
He knows the shit. Big time. Yeah, the biggest FEMA camp is here in Alaska. It's up by
Uh-huh.
Fairbanks. It's like supposedly a 2 million bed fucking camp.
Well, because they're going to
million
take
white,
everyone from the whole regions in Canada
right?
and
They're,
all of Alaska and down it all the way into Washington,
they
bro.
have the Florida people in this fucking frigid cold ice box up here in the
Oh
winter.
yeah.
Those fuckers,
Oh, bro,
it would,
bro. I was thinking the same. I was thinking they're going to take these people from way up north and they're going to put them in Florida and Texas, and they're going to take the people from fucking Florida and Texas and put them in fucking
take them
Alaska.
out of their element.
Yeah.
Yep, take them out of their
Yeah.
element, and that'll be a prison in its own right.
Oh yeah,
So
man. Look. You know how devilish they are with their how they do everything. Imagine whenever they're going to do that. You know. Oh, oh.
so this
You
people
know
is literally
how
lying
bad
for
it'll
a living.
be. Oh.
Lying for a living is basically how it goes with them. But
Oh no, you know, like I was saying, it's a big family, it's a big club, and you're not in it, like George Carlin would say.
100% agreed on that. Yeah. Okay. So there's an open mic tonight. I think I might go to after and spout out some bullshit and
Yeah, man.
try to get
Just be
brushed back up.
yourself. Be yourself, and when you're up on stage, you know, I know you know, and tell those stories, man. Tell those funny fucking stories. Some of the funniest,
Okay.
look, dude,
Uh,
I got to be honest with you. I don't laugh very much in my life, you know, unless my brothers tell jokes or somebody I like tells a good story or
right.
whatever. But I swear to God, me and my son, we're the most like, you know, those videos like if you laugh, you lose. You got to
Oh,
watch
right.
again. Right, right. And I can watch one of those. I watched one back in 2015 or 16, and I never even cracked a fucking smile
Right.
through the whole
The,
15-minute
exactly.
video, buddy. And so, look, you know what I mean? Because that shit's not funny to me. I'm not a funny guy. It's not funny. So me and my son are sitting next to each other and we're watching it on the TV. Whenever you're live, we stream it on the TV so we can watch it and listen. And
Nice.
so you told that story about the fucking whales, dude. And me and him were fucking crying laughing, dude. So I just want to let you know, you're one of the funniest motherfuckers I ever met in my whole life. When you're trying to be funny, you know, whenever you're serious, I know it's serious. You know, that's the thing about comedians is that they bare their souls on stage to people and they tell these
Yeah.
things and they're okay. But if only people knew how dark that it can get, dude. uh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The drawing on the truth is always what gets you the best laughs, of
Yeah,
course.
but I'm saying you can go to places that they have no idea about. You're just giving them the stuff that make them laugh, and it's funny, haha. But if they only knew what you drew upon to get that, to get to that, you know,
Yeah.
I like
I'm gonna
I
do
like
some old
comedians.
classics, right?
I have I
To
have a, I have a certain respect for comedians. I really do.
It's one of the
Anyone that
last
will get
few places that just one person, right? The one person can make a fucking breakthrough, right? You can make a breakthrough with stand up. You can. There's still that possibility, right? They
sure.
can't stop you, right?
Bill Hicks helped me along just
So
infinitely.
I think of him every time, right?
I think
Every
of him
time.
every day, dude.
Yeah. So Bill Hicks, absolutely fucking one of my all time. Him and George Carlin, right? They were
Well,
the shit for.
George too, but I like Bill more.
Yeah. Bill was on another level with his, right?
Yeah.
He was definitely God. I mean, that's
Hey,
why I
you
was
know what?
bummed out. Previous Alex Jones. I'm like, why didn't he stay with comedy, man? Fuck.
I got some old ass Bill Hicks
You gotta
CDs,
you gotta
and
upload that,
come to find out, Reg, they're worth a lot of money.
dude. I'm sure they are, bro. You should up.
I,
Well,
I didn't know. I didn't know. You know, I just got them back in the '90s. Whenever they came out, and I bought them. I love Bill Hicks, and come to find, I have a bunch of Tool stuff. Tool, the band Tool. I
oh yeah.
bought I bought some strange things that they gave. You know, stuff they only made 500 of. It's worth thousands of dollars. I didn't know. I didn't even know. Uh, I got that
Someone
magic.
said,
I
Diane
got
messed up.
that. I got that Illuminati card game. It's never been opened. Still in the plastic.
Dive into that, man.
No, I
You got
can't open that. You can't open something like that. It's still sealed in the original plastic.
value. No, but
Oh, I
uh,
don't know what it's worth. It's probably worth a little bit.
oh, it is.
Yeah. Well,
Somebody saying shit like that Russian
these are
that
things that
Russian
I'll
today.
have and like my dad gave me some stuff, a 3,500-year-old vase and like
That's
stuff that's
fucking
worth
great.
tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars. And so my children, when I die, will look at all the nice things that I'll give them. And
Yeah,
I didn't even know, Reg.
yeah.
Look, these are things that I've been gifted and that I bought just on a lark, just to buy
Yeah.
30 years
So you got
ago, and now they're
wait,
starting
yeah.
to be. Apparently, they're worth something. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
Heirlooms,
you
man.
can look through your
Fucking-
house. You can look through your house and find things, Reg. That's what I'm getting at here. You
I
know
have
that
been.
yes, you should do that. Your mother did. She collected all that for you to do what you're doing now. You need to
There's
do
a
that.
couple of cool things here that I've been keeping under wraps, right? And so, yeah, for sure. And
Do it.
I'm
Do it.
grateful for because
You
I'm
should
like,
be.
okay, you see what I just did that coat? I'm upscaling shit and it's going out the door now, right? And so, mucho grateful for everything now. But
Yeah.
I do have to weed down the pile so that way I could use this house, right?
Well,
Rather
Reg,
than
it's
just
like
being a flower.
it's a way of looking at stuff. You could say, people would say, all right, and this is why your mother knew this about you. I want to let you know something. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I want to let you know something. Your mother knew that you were the only person in the world that she could trust to do the right thing and to instead of just don't you know that anyone else that would have gotten that house or been involved in that whole all of that would have just sold it off all immediately and then split it up and done it. That's it. Game over and everything forgotten and done.
Yeah,
You have gone through everything with a fine-tooth comb, what you need, what you don't need, what you can get rid of, what you can sell, what's valuable, what needs to stay with you, what needs to stay in that house. And you also are the only one that will make videos of your mother's beautiful poetry. And Reg, she knew. This is,
that's true.
she knew that you were the only one, man. So that's whenever
Yeah.
I would talk to anybody else in your family or anyone connected to this whole case, I would I would say that I'm the only one that does these videos for my mother and does and posts, and we do live streams and we talk about my mom and how everything was. You know how it is. So these other people, I haven't seen their social media doing all that and making poetry and come on, man. So you know what I mean? And just that way you get them not just legally, but you get them right in the heart. It's like they will think about it and be like, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Welcome, Joey. What's up, brother?
What's
Cheers,
up, brother?
brothers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Cheers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, I'm definitely the only one who would do that, and my mom knew that for sure.
Sure, she did.
And I have been. I mean, I've been working on that stuff, and there's so much more to go. I mean, I got a treasure trove, and it's all going to be. I mean, as the AI gets better, I'm going to literally be able to do the. I've been able to make the pictures do a little better acting, right? And so that's going to happen. And okay, get this. That last or the one song that my mom, the poetry, or the song I made out of her poetry that I like the best, the Alaska You and Me song. I've made
Yeah.
a persona of a girl, and I animated her to sing it, and it's getting far more engagement now. I mean, literally, because now there's actual face with it, right? And it's not just some, faceless, right? That has got a ton of more engagement with that, and people are like, I published it a couple of times, and they're acting like the first time they heard it, right? So they're listening to the whole thing now that the persona is actually performing it, right? And so I
Right.
think that's the key to this too, right? It's got an emotional connection now, and so they're
Yes.
right.
People want that. Reg, people don't have any connection. A lot of people are very lonely and they're very isolated. And
Like
even if
me.
they have, yeah, even no, Reg, even people who have family and they live in houses with people and they stay isolated. The children stay in their rooms all day and the moms stay, everybody stays away. They're alone too, brother. And you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So any kind, whenever I first started making videos, I didn't, for the first, like, I don't know, 17, 18 videos, I didn't ever show my face. I made videos. And then they gave me
Mhm.
my first strike. And I made a video the very first time I could, a week later. And I made a video showing myself because I was like, no. And I did that on purpose. I knew they would eventually give me a strike. And then when they did, I could show my face, because I don't want this to be and you said like 12 videos in, you should show your face, so it's not just a fucking weird voice, a beautiful voice over a weird ass video. You should show
Yeah.
yourself. And you said that. And about 5 videos later, they gave me a strike and I did it. But I always was going to do that. You know, I started the whole channel and the whole Jack thing on purpose. You know what I mean? It's something I created myself. And it's been ongoing, you know. I'm living it. I have to live it. I wanted to document everything that happened. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
Reg? I wanted to document
I'm looking at Joey. I don't recognize him. He looks all clean cut and shit. He looks like he's fucking ready to star in a goddamn TV series or something. What's up?
Yeah, I know, man. What happened? He had a good haircut. It looks like a Viking.
Look at how taking it to a new level. Good. That's good. Got to do that sometimes. You got to take it to a new level.
Yeah, he looks
No, it
like
looks
one of those guys who fought with William Wallace. Yeah.
dude. Yeah. He's holding the line, bro. Right on, for sure. Yeah, we've been having the weirdest fucking year up here, bro. The creek is thawed out.
What?
The creek. It's
In
January.
January. In
What
January.
the fuck? Dude, I'm
No, man,
thinking I
I've
might
watched all.
go down and get a
Reg, I've
fucking
been
ice
watching
cold
you for
morning.
years, dude. I've been watching you for
Oh,
years.
it's always solid.
The creek is always
Always.
frozen in January.
Dude, it's the
Holy.
weirdest shit ever. I'm not even kidding you.
Okay,
No
so
snow
look,
out there.
Reg. Reg. Look how this. Or let's start deciphering how they're using the NextRad and the weather modification. Whenever you suck all the fucking cold and throw it other places from northern Russia
Yeah.
and your place and Canada, and suck it out of there and suck it and throw it down into the lower states, and then you get what we would have had. You get.
Oh yeah.
Our beauty, yeah, you're getting our good times, man.
100%. 100% agreed on that. See, the weird part though too is with this is that everything as far as the growth, the nature, right? It's all temperature driven, and as soon as it warms up enough and long enough, shit starts to grow again, right? And it'll start to grow right in the middle of the winter here, and then also you'll see leaves starting to come on the trees and shit like that if it goes long enough, and then all of a sudden they get frozen again when it cools off, right? It's really weird.
Yeah. Well, no, the controllers found out, hey, if we fuck with the temperatures, and they made HARP up there, and they did all that. Yeah. And so,
tough, right?
oh man, you remember those videos you used to do of driving towards HARP and going?
Yeah, that was up there in the summer. I was
You did
outside
that shit,
the thing.
brother. You listen. Over the years, you've done it all. I mean, fuck, man.
I want to get in there go in there. I think if you go to the through the University in Fairbanks, you can get in with one of those student groups and go through there.
Right.
That would be fucking sick. Fucking A, it would.
Dude,
Absolutely.
I loved Reg. I'm just like you, man. I like to go places, do shit, and be part of it and see. I always do that, you know.
100%. 100% agreed on that, man. I've always wanted to see how. I want to see it, right? I want to see how it
Yeah, I
works.
want to see it with my. Hey, I don't want to hear about it. I want to see it myself, dude.
I don't want to see it on no TV or no documentary, right? I got to see it from my own fucking eyes, right?
Right.
And so
then I'll make my decision on whether or not it's real or fake. Yeah.
now up here also we have like the climate, the political fucking thing is just fucking non-existent, right? Non-existent, the weirdest shit ever,
Everything
right?
has been frozen because they want the new world order to come in, and the only way it's going to happen is if they stop this woke shit and all this and give the people a new way. They're going to come, Reg, with some new shit. They're going to say, "Look, this ain't working. The way that we're doing it ain't working. We need to show you this new way." And people are gonna, people are gonna accept it, Reg.
Oh, I mean, like. Especially when it comes to the fucking Project Bluebeam, man, that is what they're gonna fucking eat up with fucking 3 spoons in their own dick, right? Fucking,
come on, man.
They're gonna gargle that shit.
Reg, ever since we ever knew each other and started going live together like 5 years ago, ever since that time, I'm telling you, we've been talking about Project Bluebeam because that's what they're going to use to do this, And this is the year they're going to do it, Reg.
Oh, I think so too, because they've been hyping that all
Reg.
up.
This is the year they will do it.
I think so. Now, okay, when is the new faker in chief supposed to fucking roll in and into this crib, right? It's this month, right? Yeah, they switched the power.
No, Reg, it's on the 20th.
Hey, it's coming up.
The Apollo ritual, man. They're going to do it between Reg. They're going to do it between that 555-foot tall monument and the dome.
Yeah, that's 111 feet underground. Right?
111 feet underground. And anyone who knows anything worth the people worth their salt knows that's 6,660 inches. You know, I mean, these people ain't fucking around.
No, they are not. They definitely
are not fucking around. And Reg, you know how we've always said, because me and you have agreed on this before, but I think it needs to be reiterated. This is a special stream. Anyone that keeps on going for all this stuff and believing in this system and voting and you know, part of the devil system, aren't they, Reg? Part of the devil system.
Absolutely. It's just like we say, who's more responsible for the explosion? The terrorist who built the bomb or the guy who gave him the money for it? Right?
Exactly.
Who's more responsible for that?
Yeah.
Chicken or the egg?
Yeah, the fall guy, man.
The mirror of the pawn.
The straw man. The straw man, you know.
Oh my God, dude. I mean,
yeah. You know what, Reg?
When I listened to that song when I made for Amir Pawn, where it says, I'm Amir Pawn, I'm Amir Pawn. Dude, it just still cracks me up.
Dude, listen, man. That was that was great shit. Showing puppets. I mean, come on. Everybody, look, some people didn't get it, Reg. I gotta tell you. Listen, I'm gonna let you know something. Some people hated because they were like, this guy's playing with sock puppets. And I'm like, I told him in the comments. Remember when we could talk in the comments? And I told him, I told him in the comments, I'd be like, hey, man, fuck you. If you don't get it, that Reg is showing you that these people are actual fucking sock puppets, then the joke's on you. The joke is on you either way. Either you laugh with it or you're part of the joke.
I'm getting closer to going back with those things. I've been thinking on the scripts are around still. There's still plenty that I wrote that never got done, right?
Dude. Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm starting to look. I mean, there's still, I have them right there propped
Remember
up so I can look at them all the
Street
time.
one? There was some, was it a Sesame Street one? I don't know. It was a great script you wrote out. It was what is it?
What was I think? It was Ray Tardo, right? Is it when he first comes in, right?
Dude. And I love Ray Tardo so much.
The mirror and the hose are down there on the street, and
I always felt like Ray Tardo was me because my name is Ray, you know, and I like Ray Tardo. He was stupid as beyond belief. Oh, I love that guy.
Smart in ways now too. But smart in other ways too.
You know, so stupid it goes the other way. It's like this guy's actually fucking brilliant. Yeah.
Holy shit. Look at Slow Boy's comment. It says, between the phallus of Osiris and the coochie dome of Isis. Talking about the Apollo video. That's good shit right there.
That's fucking great, dude.
That's fucking
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to fuck that. Oh, my God.
Oh, they're going to fuck it. With 555 feet of pipe, brother. They're going to fuck that dome. Oh, yeah.
He takes that shit right up, too, right? He just fucking
know it. You know it, dude.
Fits like a glove.
It's a perfect
fit. Oh, my God.
You know,
they're going to come to King.
Yeah, it's like people that have been together forever. It's a fit like a glove situation, that dome and that phallic. Man.
You know, right? Trump can take it, too, man. He could take it. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's weird, though. Up here, kind of got this weird fucking, like, just no vibe going on, right?
Of course, that's how it feels here, bro. They stopped with the ELFs. No, listen, Reg, I know this. All right, man. They stopped. They put a deep hum,
right?
Hum. Yeah. They put it out over the people all the time. They stopped it.
Oh shit! I haven't heard that because I've heard it up here before too, right? It used to wake me up.
They stopped it. They stopped it. Because listen, they want everybody to feel. They want everyone to feel a certain way, before Trump gets in.
Want to
And
get
when
clear
Trump,
headed?
and yes, they want everyone to feel a certain way, right? And then whenever Trump gets in,
That makes perfect sense, though. They want them to have like feel like it's all normal and shit, right?
yes, yes.
No, that makes a lot of sense. It does.
Yeah, yeah. Remember, Reg, back in 2020, whenever everybody was getting, they said, "I'm getting COVID, I'm dying." You right. All right, that was all. That was them putting the 5G and just frying your ass and making you sick from electromagnetic fucking sickness. And then some people felt it and some people didn't, but that was dependent on the amount of metal
I
they
felt it.
had in them. The amount of
Remember,
metal
we
they
felt it
had.
on the same day. We both knew
Me
that
and
we got.
you, hey, Reg, me or you are connected. You get sick when I get sick. You get sick when I get sick. And I'm sorry.
Word.
Give me a
No, it
minute.
sounds good. I like the dog. I
Somebody's
gotta get
at
one. I
my door.
think I'm gonna get one myself. I'm looking at getting a pup myself. Trying to anyway because I want to have a dog too. I need that fucking early activation, early security system, early warning, right? That's going on right now that we hear because I can't hear them out there. I can only hear their hum, which he's right. It has stopped, and I've noticed that too. And okay, there's still some people up here who are getting sick though too. I've noticed a couple people posted on Facebook that they were fucking just deathly ill and shit. And so, but get this, there are people who are just traveling back from someplace too.
Hey, brothers. I'll leave the stream on. I'll be back, but unfortunately, these
Okay.
guys ran in a ditch over here, and I got to help them get their vehicle out of the ditch.
Oh yeah, no worries. For sure,
I'll be
100%. You
back.
gotta help the community, bro.
Yeah,
No worries, no worries. We'll be chilling.
I'm putting my boots on. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
The work boots are going on, man. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
See, it'll only take you a couple of minutes. You'll get it done. Nothing
Yeah.
flat.
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully. I unfortunately, I took my chains out of my truck. I hope I have a strap big enough to get them out.
What kind of rig is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna go take a look now. He was just knocking on my door. All right, brothers.
Right on. Hook it up. Hell yeah. So what's going on there, Joey? What kind of temperature and stuff you got going on?
Really cold.
Is it?
Yep.
Like freezing cold
Yep.
and below freezing. See, that's why we're so warm up here, right? Because they're fucking literally injecting us. You know what I also think, and I was thinking about this, reminded me when Jack was talking about, right? They talk about this fucking this weather pattern, right? That where all the cold weather leaves from the north and goes down there, right? And they're saying they call it some kind of thing. They're trying to act like it's a natural thing. No,
Arctic blast.
that's fake. What?
They call it an Arctic blast.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. The Arctic blast. That fucking shit is fake as fuck. They're making that shit happen. That's what I think. And so they've been conditioning everybody forever. Oh, the Arctic blast, it just comes, right? It's just it's a gift from God, right? You know, this is how it goes. No. They 100% fucking have been conditioning people for that. Arctic blast. I'm gonna remember that now. But they got now when the warm comes up here, they say it comes from Hawaii. You know, they say we get this Hawaiian. It's not the El Nino thing, but it's something like that. They call it here too, right? They've been conditioning us for that for forever too. The fuck. Now I can't remember it for fuck's
They
sake.
call it Indian summer here.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, I finally started to look back on BitChute and start to look at a different platform too, right? Because I'm starting to feel like you know how we always feel over here. And so I went on BitChute and they've got a new thing called PayShoot now where it's a different channel, but you sign up and you can literally monetize immediately, right? And so that's kind of weird. And Stephen Covey says they're using whatever they spray in the sky with resonance and pushing the jet stream around, or at least it seems that would be a good way of doing it. Absolutely. Because we know how many fucking million tons of fucking area and aluminum and everything else they're dumping in their giant fucking giant spray can fucking planes they fly up there. Fuck, we've all seen it. And Now they think about it. I haven't seen much of that either. And then once again, now I'm thinking I haven't heard the fighter jets training either, right? It's been quiet. So that always means something too when they don't have their regular programs, rolling up here. But one thing I did see about 2 weeks ago or so, they had a fucking military convoy, right? Where they had all the fucking the army rigs out loaded with wartime shit, like all the bullshit, right? The tanks and everything, right? They load them up on their little fucking transport trucks and bring them to. They do this all the time. They're wasting the goddamn budget they need to waste before the end of the year, so they get more money next year. Remember, you've heard that one a billion times. Fucking insane. Tim Cummings says spray here for last week has been significant. Ooh, see, now they're going to need that too to keep to get that Project Bluebeam to go off too, right? They're going to need all that shit floating in the air. So Slowbus said they had to redeck the chemtrailers and the jet trainers to man the drone swarms. That makes sense right there too. Fuck, could you imagine being a pilot of those fucking drone swarms and shit? That would be crazy. Now, Joey, have you ever seen a movie called Good Kill?
I don't think so.
Look that shit up. It's about Ethan Hawke plays a drone pilot, right? And he goes in the little jurisdiction area in Vegas that's cordoned off.
I gotta
It's a
actually
forward.
pull these people out of the ditch. So give me 5 minutes, guys.
Oh, I thought you were already done. I was like, sweet, you got it done that fast. No worries, we're chilling. But yeah, it's about a drone pilot, right? And he goes in this little like a shipping container. They got 4 or 5 of them stacked outside this military area in Las Vegas, right? Where supposedly as soon as they go in there, they're in a foreign country, right? They're as if, right? And so they go and jump in their little shipping container. They got these controls, right? And they're flying drones that are halfway around the world, right? And it's fucking trippy. Could you imagine doing that, right? You're literally flying a remote aircraft, fucking strictly by camera and instruments and shit, right? And then you're flying around and you're flying. He says like, okay, that drone is so small and they fly at such a height that even if you were looking directly at it, you wouldn't be able to see it, right? But they got the instrumentation where they see every motherfucker on the ground, everything that's going on there. We've seen these things when those leaks came out, right? We see these fucking infrared cameras where they show targets fucking miles away and fucking they blast them with a helicopter. They don't even know they're getting fucking shot till they're already shot to shit. Stuff like that, right? And that's what this movie's all about. This guy fucking who's taking out targets, right? Taking out these targets. And that's what they call a good kill, right? If he can get in there and take these people out with only taking out, a few innocent bystanders, right? Because they literally talk about that shit, right? Oh, we only got, 30%, innocent people dead. So that's a good kill, right? Good kill. They keep saying that it's a good kill, right? Like any kill is good. Fuck, pretty fucked up movie. You gotta watch that one. But yeah, Ethan Hawke does pretty good in it too, because this is something that of everybody. Well, I thought about on our live stream too, right? When we were talking about who we're not going to know who's going to be able to pull the trigger on another person until you're put in that situation. You're not going to say, "Oh fuck yeah," until you're actually literally right there in a life or death, and you have to literally shoot somebody or get shot yourself. You're not going to know if you're going to be able to pull that trigger until you're in that exact situation. Is the way I've always looked at it. And so you won't know if you're a shooter or not until you get to that exact stage. Like you're in that. Remember that? What was that movie? Saving Ryan's Privates. Private Ryan. Remember when there was those 2 guys were sitting there killing each other? He's like, no, don't do it. No, but I got it. Yeah. That face to face where they're fucking doing that. That was only one of the only really good parts of that whole movie, right? Where you sit there watching them and they're going through this. Wait, why am I killing you again? Oh yeah, orders. Fuck, that is just too weird. Who the fuck? Anyway, yeah. Still think a lot of that shit's kind of hoax and psyopy, right? But I guess apparently people have killed other people before. What about you, Joe? You think you can do it? You can pull the trigger? You thought too long. No, you won't, because you would have got shot by now. Right? So that's the whole thing. And that's the other thing. Like, I mean, I almost said you go pull the trigger on a nigga. Right? I almost said that, but right. But it comes, we've talked about this too before. Remember, the blacks are the ones who kill. They kill each other at a fucking wanton rate. And we've talked about this too, right? How many people you want to kill? I want to kill 0 people, right? And yet these guys, they go out there every weekend like strapped, ready to fucking go just fucking murder each other, right? That's crazy. I never could make sense of that. So it says Saving Ryan's Privates was the prawn remake. Yeah. Dude, I mean, oh fuck, Hollywood just regurgitates anymore. Say, Stephen Crowley, you're right, Reg. We don't know until we're in that scenario in real time. 100%. You will not be able to make that call until literally it's you or them, right? And I got a pretty good idea what I'm gonna do because I've pulled the trigger on fucking virtually everything else on this earth, and I fucking no regrets ever, right? Ever. I mean, okay. All right. Update. The first fucking bird I shot with a BB gun, I had a momentary pang of guilt, right? It was momentary though. It was only because I happened to get down there and see its death throes, right? And then I had this momentary pang of guilt, and I was like, and then all of a sudden I heard the truck pulling up, my parents pulling up, and I was like immediately kicking that fucker in the ditch, like, fuck that thing, right? It's fucking nobody knows. And so I got over that quickly, and then after that, after the next however it happened, things that I killed or shot, it was just like, yeah, whatever, no big deal. Never had any of that soft-heartedness after that. That was the one time, and it was a flash in the pan. And not to say that I never thought about it after, but I just, get that wah, right? It's like, fuck it, it's done. I'm not gonna beat myself up over it, so I shot the fucking thing. I might as well eat it, right? But when it comes down to a person, I'm not going to know that either, right? Until the time. And I've gone through different levels of my life too. Like I was sitting there at one point in time, I was like, all right, fine. If somebody comes at me with a gun, I'm just going to say, go ahead. Fuck it. If you got to take my life that bad, have at it, right? I'll go to because I want to fucking get to the next level myself. I don't fucking wait if I hang around this fucking corrupted fucking piece of dog shit that fucking pedophiles own, right? No, I'd rather get to the full power on the other side. But you can't make that choice yourself. It's got to be, your fated time. Not you can't. In other words, you can't try to make it happen or even kill yourself. You kill yourself, you lose all your power. Right? You've lost all your personal power. Then no way out ever even. No, can't even entertain that prospect at all. Right? Because no, I've had to fucking endure how many fucking years in this fuck style? You think I'm gonna fucking lose my power now? No. We got new person, John Ford. They say 80% went along and took the, that's what we can't talk about. That gets us strikes. But I think you might get that. But yeah, 80? Huh. You never know. We always put out these fake statistics too, right? Try to make you believe shit. And so the same percentage will probably take digital ID, right? Hey, yeah, the compliant, they did, actually, I'll agree with that. This was a survey. Right? They were doing a survey to figure out who's going to, go along and who's not. And so they got a pretty good idea of that now. And so, and they say they're going to supposedly do another one of these and push for another fake demic. Fuck, just when I'm thinking I might be able to fucking get out of fucking state. I know that'll start happening. I think if I can get it pulled off by maybe springtime, early spring before summer starts, I would like to go down and do some comedy down in Austin, see Force and them, right? That would be cool. Let's go down there.
I gotta admit, you listen to
I like that place. Bit of fun happening. Oh, I hear Jack. Oh yeah, he must have got him out. Nice. Yeah, it usually doesn't take that long. Shit, we're used to it up here, right? Everybody's fucking got a strap in the back of their rig. Got to pull people out all the time. So, but
all
not
right,
this year.
We got him out the ditch.
You got it?
I got him out the ditch.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. So we got
There
a
you
non-red here, John Ford. And so, he says these few things, right? But, we've already had what's his nuts try to squeak in here, right? See, the whole thing about him too is he can't help but to show his who he is because he's just seething with fucking,
Oh, look,
whatever.
man, the
Yeah.
toxicity is going to always come out.
I mean, I triggered him that one time. He had to fucking come out and say that he was a master troll and been trolling us all along, right? He couldn't.
Yeah.
He just fucking blew his load when he said that, right? Because he couldn't
Oh,
wait to
yeah.
do it.
Come on, man. It's kind of sickening. When you think about it, it's kind of sickening.
It's just kind of sad, but that's what it is.
Now, Reg, he said, and I wanted to ask you this, not in his defense, and I'm not playing devil's advocate, but I want to know. He said, I didn't show you those lyrics because of my wanting to jerk off to you or any love for you or any of that.
Why did he show me the lyrics then?
Well, no, he said it was because for your mom, it was beautiful
So he's trying to say
lyrics.
too, right?
Yeah, no. Look, I was only saying that to tell you this. That's his mindset. Strange things. And then for your mom, it's like, hey, man, don't talk about my dead mom, man. Leave that out your mouth,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
He tried to do that a couple times, trying to like, okay, I've got a message from your dad, this kind of thing. He's trying to tell me this one time, and I literally laughed at him like, you fucking retard, what the fuck, I think you're a fucking psychic now, getting messages from my fucking dad. Fuck
All
you,
right, look, man, that's that
He's trying
drugs.
to pull his
Reg,
heartstrings.
you know this, Reg. People that are on hard drugs and crazy shit, right? They're always going to be all wigged. They're wigged out, bro.
Oh, totally
Thinking
gone.
they're getting messages from. They're thinking they're getting messages from God and stuff.
Fucking 100% agreed on that, man. Fucking, who knows what the fuck they're hearing, right?
I don't know.
No, it's like, okay, that's the funny thing. And somebody brought up the other day on some video I was watching, right? He goes, okay, so I think it was a comedian actually. He was like, okay, when you think, you hear that voice in your head that tells you don't do that because blah, 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 right? Because you realize that voice isn't you, right? because you wouldn't have to talk to yourself. You already know. So that voice is definitely something else, right? And I was like, they hadn't thought about it until
I
then,
hadn't
right?
thought about it like that. I do have that voice.
Right.
I sometimes do have that voice in my head, and I never thought that it wasn't my own.
Hey, it's some other fucker, right?
Is it somebody else? Listen, Reg, I got to tell you something. That's a cool thought, but I got to tell you something. The only voices in my head are mine. And yeah. And because I've seen so much and heard so much, then I can come up with some stuff that would make me even fool myself. If I was so wigged out on drugs.
I'll respond like this. You're right. I'll respond like this. One of the voices, the one that gets you out of trouble, right, that rarely talks, is your higher self, right? Your immortal being. That's part of you. That's that one. And then the one that talks your fucking ear off constantly, can't shut up, is the ego, right? The ego, the sense of self that you got to shut the fuck up, or else you're never going to enlighten, right?
You can put. Hey, you
So
can
that's
make
the enemy type thing, right?
Listen, talking to yourself, having conversations with yourself is not a bad thing. It teaches you how to interact with other people. Just realize that it's you.
My mind's that way, right? Yeah. I rehearse before especially if I have something. Okay, I'll just use a job interview as an example, right? Before I have a job interview, I sit there and just literally go through my lines over and over again, my script, so that way I don't stutter on a word or that kind of thing, right? And so that's just an easy way of explaining it. I go through your script. Or when I go to do stand-up, right? I want to make sure I have it to where I know each word and I don't, stumble on one and lose the punchline value.
You know what I do, Reg? You know how I do it? Since I'm not a stand-up, I don't know exactly how I don't. But since I do go live and I do that shit live and I make videos, but I also do shit live and it sounds the same, is because anytime in my life, I always go through my head and I always talk to myself and I always want to make sure of myself, all right? But when I go live in front of other people, I want it to be so organic and so pure. I'm feeding off
Right.
of them. Yeah, yeah. I
Right.
don't have any jack streams are just exactly what I said there were. A stream of consciousness that I didn't go over before. I don't know how this is gonna go, and I don't know what I'm gonna even say, man.
You know what's funny is that I always have, even when I do stand up, I have like a little what I call a note where I have each joke's name in the line in the order that I should tell them, right? And so that way I can reference it and make sure I don't miss one that be important later. And so I had similar. I do that with everything, and I had a similar thing set up for when I did that jack stream, right? You know
Yeah.
how many times I looked at that fucking note?
All right.
Yeah, it didn't
Zero.
get looked at.
It didn't get
I remember
looked
finding
zero.
it later.
Good.
It fell
Zero.
down. Right? Yeah, it fell down behind the thing, and I found it later. I go, oh yeah, I was supposed to use this.
Yeah, that's a
That
real
sounds that way.
shit right there. I wish. I
Yeah.
think Reg. I think more people are going to start doing jack streams because they realize that I'm Ray. I'm not even Jack. I do jack streams.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know
That's
what I
the
mean, Reg?
persona.
I think you're getting it now, aren't you? It's like, dude, this dude's a little bit different than Jack. This guy is not Jack. This is
No
Ray.
doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, this is
But
the
we
real
love,
guy. Yeah,
always
it's a
love the Jack
little
character
bit
though.
different.
That's the whole.
Yeah,
I
Jack
mean,
streams are totally me. If it was me, Ray, on 10, dude, on 10, 11, 11. Jack goes
oh,
to 11.
I was thinking about a Jack stream the other day when I was pissed off. Right. I was almost fucking pissed off enough to fucking go rant to
If
fucking
you
Jack
want to
stream. Right.
do
I
a
was
Jack
almost.
stream, yeah, you
Yeah.
got to
Yeah.
be there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was kind of pissed at the time, and I can't remember what happened. I was fuck. I was out door dashing. That's what was going on, right? And
That's got to be hard. That's got to be hard.
I'm dude, it's wearing thin, bro. It's
You know,
wearing
Reg,
thin.
and I'm sorry if you get offended by this when I'm going to tell you
No,
something.
no,
You know that song, Every Day I'm Hustling, Every Day I'm Hustling. Have you ever heard that? It's a rap song. If you haven't heard
no.
it, that's your anthem. Every day I'm hustling.
Oh, fuck, man. You won't
That's your
believe what's
anthem,
going.
bro. You have to do something. You are one of those people that just and
Can't
hey,
sit idle.
bro.
I just
The only
cannot.
reason I'm saying that is because that's my anthem too. Every day I'm hustling, man.
Yeah, I can't sit idle. It's just fuck. I'll go
Are you
insane.
kidding me? I go 7 days a week, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. I couldn't imagine. I mean, this is probably why you can't do a vacation, right? Because what
Well,
the
that's
fuck were
why,
you doing?
hey, Reg, I just got off work. I'm wearing my Carhartts because I just got off work, man. Before I came on your stream, I just got off work, dude. I work like 14 hours a day, but
I'll
not
let you know.
because
I stayed
look,
up last night.
I'm not a slave, brother. I love it. It's what keeps me in good shape. It's what keeps me with people and being in the
I
community
stayed up all night
and spreading good cheer to everyone. You know
painting
what I
this.
mean?
Did you see the Batman part? Look at the Batman part.
Dude,
Fucking sick.
dude, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, the Batman part down at the bottom there.
Well, I was
Fucking
sitting in.
kick ass.
I
He's
was
got his
waiting.
hand
Ooh,
reached out right here, real close, right? Fucking dope.
that's pretty sick. And
And
it's
then the
got
back
on the left
Batman.
hand side, it's got Joker.
Oh yeah, this one I got the Joker on the top, and the Joker dominates both of them so far, because I was always a bigger fan of the Joker. And then Batman at the
Always,
bottom.
dude. Batman's a little bitch. The Joker was the real one. He's the one that wanted to say, "Hey man, flip I'll
I got
stab
one
you."
sleeve left. One sleeve
Think
left
about
to
it,
go on.
dude. The Joker. He loved knives, and Jack makes knife videos.
So now what I'm doing with this, I've got to do something with this music. I put so much freaking work into it, right? And so
Right.
these personas are going to be what it's going to be. I'm gonna create, get these personas going, and then publish the music like under their name, kind of thing. Well, you know what I'm saying? Under their artist name, onto like different platforms, like I don't know, whatever, Spotify and whatever the fuck it is, and
Sure.
try to get out there. See, mostly I want to see if people will like it, right? Because I think people will like it, and I haven't gotten it out there far enough to know, right?
Well,
I've
you
only
got to
played a
think,
couple
bro.
games.
You got to
I've only
think.
played a couple gigs with DJ so far, and only so many people have heard it. And I've seen people dancing to it. Like my nieces jumped up and started dancing immediately. That was a fucking big compliment, right? And so, but I still want to know: can it be popular, right? Can it be?
Sure.
Does it have what it takes? Mostly because of the lyrics, and that's what I'm hearing too from. I told you I made a couple personas and republished this stuff, and people are asking like they've heard it for the first time. So I'm like, okay, maybe it is the first time because they didn't listen to it last time, which is good.
Right.
Well, that way I'm getting a first thing. But their first things are like, I mean, immediately they're like, oh, fucking, man, I love the lyrics, love the words. And then, like for the chick one for that my mom wrote, they're all going, oh, she's cute and a great singer, right? You know, right in the fucking explanation, I'm saying, dude, it's a persona, right? But you know what? They in order to connect with it, they have to see it that way. They have to see somebody singing it, right? And
Right.
so, hey, I'm going with that too, right? And remember the band Gorillas, Feel Good Inc. The Gorillas,
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
they're
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
made
yeah.
up band, cartoon. It's a fucking
Sure.
cartoon band. Two
Yeah.
white boys doing it, right? And
Yes.
they made it got Jillian, and people accepted that. So
Oh, yeah, man.
yeah, why not?
Anytime,
Blame it on the rain.
ha, what is
Which
it?
one?
Blame it on the rain.
Blame it on the
Right,
rain.
right. Big
Yeah.
Tom, fucking hey. And so that's why I deep down I'm kind of wondering if there's something like that either my mom wrote or I wrote or somebody wrote that could make it into something like that where people would sing it, right? That kind of a
Brother. Hold on. I wanted you to know something, Reg. I talked a few weeks to you ago about we train the AI. We are training the AI to go against everything they've been programmed to fucking believe. And
I
so
loved it when you said
everything,
that, right?
yeah, no, listen. And so every single time you put your mother's lyrics into an AI, they are learning the love of your mother. That's why I
Right.
told you. That's why I told you an hour ago. That's why your mother knew to give it to you because there wasn't nobody else that was going to put that forth.
I know. I
Reg.
still, you know what? I still kind of sometimes I feel guilty that I'm not working on them as more often, right? But
No, you don't have to do it. Hey, listen, you
it's
can't
like, dude, there's
explode.
emotional one. Every one of them, every one of
No,
them.
it should be up to you. You should be feeling whatever you upload in your heart.
That's usually what happens, right? Usually it's like it's a cycle. Like, okay, it's about that time, and I'll do a song, and like I said, I crack every time because I have to listen to it over and over as I'm
Of
doing it, right?
course,
And then
brother.
there's like
Of course.
tears, right? Every
Hey,
fucking time.
bro. Hey, listen. Listen, brother. I gotta tell you something. I lost my father a few years back. I know you know that, but I haven't lost my mother, so I don't know how that feels yet. And I'm going to explode when that happens, Reg. Everyone in the world will know that when my mom dies.
Oh yeah, I mean, I
No,
didn't, dude.
hey, I was first. I
I
was
was so
first
unprepared.
whenever your mom died. But everyone else in the whole world knew when your mom died.
I was
We all
so fucking
remember that
unprepared.
you lost your we remember that you lost your mother. And so I haven't lost mine yet. So you're above me in that regard too, you know. Cuz I'm going to fucking be all messed up, bro. I can't lose my mom. I think I might go nuts. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I did visit for a long time. I did.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
bro, listen, if I lost someone like that in my life, my mom, I think I might fucking go insane. And I wouldn't give a fuck whatever anyone thought what I was thinking. And I would broadcast it. So, like, man, I connect with you, brother.
Yeah, I did. I did lose it, as we all know, right?
Didn't you? Yes, you did.
Uh, totally.
Hey,
I
so
still
what,
barely fucking
bro?
clawing my way out
Bro,
of it now, right? Yeah.
everyone's gonna be there.
Nah.
You were ahead of the curve. You showed everyone what that was. Holy fuck, Reg, you called me when I was the first.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that I had to talk to you, man. I mean, I need to talk to somebody on the level, right? Couldn't
Oh,
talk to
brother,
anybody,
we only
family, right?
call each other. Me and you only call each other whenever serious
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Serious
That's why,
shit.
I mean, Easter Sunday, I was like, I knew you would have, I mean, when you picked up, I know you knew it was something,
No,
right?
no. If you and me and you, we don't. So it's organic. Whenever people hear our streams together, they know that it's like we haven't been planning this. This is straight up truth. But listen, if you call me, I'm like knowing somebody had to die. So you're
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, and somebody had to die. Like it's a big deal. Reg, don't call me unless it's a big deal.
Yeah, it
Fucking
was,
yeah. No,
goddamn.
that's an earth-shattering event. It had an
Oh,
effect
man.
on me too. Hey, Reg, listen, I want you to know something. You calling me on Easter Sunday telling me that your mother had died, that was the biggest effect that I've ever had because I was with my mom when you called me. And she's not getting no younger, Reg. I'm 50, you know. So
Wow.
that meant something to me because I was like, wow, when my mom died, it made me have to face the reality because I was sad for you, but it made me even more sad for you when I realized when I lose my mom, I'm going to fucking go insane on this world and burn it all down.
Call me.
Yeah,
Call
I
me
don't
when,
give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck anymore.
yeah.
Yeah, man. That was
You know what? I was so shattered that I couldn't even I couldn't think of anything. I mean, I never even fucking ever imagined the scenario ever, right? And
no.
so I was lost.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You woke me up that day because I changed whenever you called me that day. Jack changed. You know, the
Yeah, I can't
persona
go back
over the
myself. I
internet,
never know.
but hey, the persona over the internet changed and I grew up real quick.
Yeah.
But listen,
Everything shifted.
I grew up that day.
Fuck, I'm
I
barely getting
grew
to the point now where I can, talk about it without fucking, but the
tearing
main
up,
thing that
man.
helped, was publishing these works of my mom and the things I wrote myself too, right? That's the main thing that literally did has gotten me, from being totally grief stricken.
No,
And
man,
it's
that's why I love those things you're putting out from your mother. I love them.
got it. I haven't even gotten to the best ones yet, right? Of course. Okay, get this. My mom wrote. Remember, I'm doing the short stories too. She wrote a longer narrative of the rite of passage of the Athabascan, the youth as they come up, right? And I've read it. It's fucking insane. Oh my god, it is so. It's just like one of those little gems that it's
Yeah.
like,
No, man.
right.
Look,
I've never.
Reg.
I'm
This
so
is why
glad it
people.
didn't lose existence, right? And
Mm,
so I read it and recorded it just so I'd have that right away,
mm.
and just in case, because I knew it was going to take me a while because this is going to be a complex one that I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it in a short film type scenario, right, where I'm going to play the elder and then I'm going to have the AIs doing the kids, right, and so that one I'm looking forward to doing. It's not like really super like they're not like when they ran from the wolves and shot the wolves. That's got a story type element. This one doesn't really have that, but it has it's just incremental as they're teaching them the ways, right? It has a great effect at the end as it comes around. But and then there's my mom recorded herself talking about my grandpa's story, right? I have her voice recordings of that, and I would
I've
publish it, but
heard
guess
that,
what?
bro.
Yeah, you've heard mine.
You. I,
She's in the bathtub running the bathwater. She's doing this story. I'm like, right? I can never get rid of that background noise, right? And so I'm like, so I
ah,
can't really publish it per se, but I mean, bits of it, sure. But I know, right? And every time I do that, I always go, oh, and then I always go, oh, it's so cool. I love you,
yeah,
Paul, that kind of thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's,
yeah.
yeah. But I think I'm almost due to listen to those again. It's been a while since I've listened to their voices, so it's probably coming up on that time where I
Yeah.
want to,
Is
and
it,
I'll probably
hey,
end up
Reg?
doing
That's
some,
the only reason that you ever started with me because me doing the race stuff and being involved in that and all that. I know that turns you off, but listen,
wait, dude,
you
I like
heard.
that. What are you talking about? See,
I
that's
know,
the secret.
no, I know,
I'm
but
more
no,
racist than you are.
I know that. I'm saying it turns you off like that. this is what he's known for is race stuff, you know.
Oh, right.
But
That's what, yeah.
yeah,
That
right.
I
It's like,
know.
no, is this what he's known for? You know, I know that turns you
No,
off because
the
we
people do
we
that.
that's just one aspect. Like you could be me and you got together because everyone knew. It's like Reg called out the Jews, and so did fucking Jack at the exact same time they did this. And
Exact same fucking. We hate those. Yeah.
hey, and Reg, we got erased. Our channels with all those hundreds of thousands of views got erased in the same
Bro,
day, on the same day, dude.
bro, I got to
Oh,
tell you, at first I had this fucking like, what the fuck feeling, and then it was like, it turned into just like, oh
because
fuck
you
them,
had
they
over a
fucking
million fuck. Hey, Reg, I only had like 300,000 views. You had fucking a million views, dude.
I got all that from some other shit a long time ago, though. You had all yours from like now, right? And that was
Yeah, but
cool.
that
But I
was,
mean,
you know, just because I struck while the iron was hot.
first thing I thought was, oh fuck, you think you're shutting me up? Fuck you, right?
All
That was
right,
my thought,
dude.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck you, what?
is
Right?
that what you thought? Is that what you thought?
At first I was like, oh motherfuckers, I was kind of stabbed in the heart, and then I was like, oh, you think so, motherfuckers? Watch this, right? And I immediately made another video and put it out that very fucking yeah. I fucking was heated too, right? And I
Right,
fucking put out a
right,
video that fucking day on the other
right.
channel. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey,
And
hold on,
so
Red. Listen, I know that. You know what? And you know what? I saw you do it, and I did it. I did it because I just made videos that I knew
also
that would inflame everyone until I got in trouble. And then once I
okay.
did, I know I showed my face. As soon as I got in trouble for saying the truth, I showed my face, and I have not stopped showing it since because I want everyone to
Yeah,
document. No, just like
that's
you,
true.
Reg, just like you.
I know
We
when I
want
seen you
to.
come on and do that, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Look, I know you've been watching since day one. Everyone has. Listen, because why? We have to know that there are people that will take responsibility for what they say. I'm not
There you
some.
go.
I'm not a bot, and I'm not some fucking weird person. I will take
Yeah,
responsibility for what the fuck I say.
100%. Yeah.
Bro,
Back
you're
then when
just
my
like
mom was
that.
alive,
Remember? Hey,
I
hey,
had
Reg,
fucking
you're gonna
full
be a
deal back
legend.
then.
Reg, I'm sorry to take over your stream. You will be a legend for saying the truth when a man with a First Amendment uh, First Amendment tattoo on his arm told you to shut up.
He got me to shut up too. That fuck. Back then, I mean, I had these fucking I don't give a fuck balls of steel, right? I
No,
mean,
Reg. No, listen, Reg. God
they sure make
used
up to
you.
my
No,
downside.
listen, Reg. God used you. God used
Shut
you
up.
to show everyone that how fake the system is. That if
Yeah.
you are shown on the internet that it's fake, bro. This
I
guy
mean, God
would.
possessed me to fucking say that, right? He literally did, man. I
No, he
look back at
did.
that and
He
watch it,
did.
and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? What? Wait, what? Right? Then I start laughing. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck?
God used you,
It's
bro.
so funny.
Man, you
You know
stood
how fucking
against,
pissed off I get too. I'm like,
bro.
like
That
fucking
shit.
in his face.
Remember,
What the
hey,
fuck, right?
Kristen made a video that
Oh,
knocked it out the park, bro. We were talking about
it's
comedians,
hilarious. Right?
and wow, dude, and you killed it. You killed Sam Tripoli's channel. Got erased as soon as you were on it.
What other shit? After that, he didn't even tell a funny joke, right? It was telling a stupid joke after that.
Sam Tripoli has never been the same since you. Oh, come on, man. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that Sam Tripoli. You ruined Sam Tripoli.
Oh God, no, he's still now. He's a Christian now. Maybe he did it good. Did him so good.
No, Sam Tripoli is the fake. Sam Tripoli was the fake. That guy is a. You know how comedians are. It's like what we
No,
show
man, I
you.
was shocked. I was disappointed. I was. I figured him and Eddie Bravo had. If anybody was going to be legit, there was going to be
And
those two,
no,
right?
Sam's not real, bro. He's still fuck. No, Yeah.
It was really, it was. I mean, never go meet your fucking. I'm not
Don't.
gonna say
Hey,
he's my
listen,
hero,
brother.
but I would say he was
Bro,
an influence.
listen.
He was.
He's
I
influenced
was.
by the devil. You should not be influenced by the devil, and you're
You
not.
watching
But
him?
you're.
Bull had and all that shit. I fucking loved it. It was hilarious.
No,
He
we
was.
only like. Hey, hold on. Hold on. We only like Sam because he was fucking badass. As soon as you
He
called
was
out the
hilarious
Jews, though,
too.
no, Reg, I was
That's
with you.
true.
That's why listen, me and you are together now because I said, I hit you up in the comments section. You made your
And,
comment. Hey, hold on. You were on the fucking show, and I was watching Sam. That means you liked him enough. You went on his show, and I was watching him. And this is
I
way
know.
long ago, before anyone knew who Sam fucking Tripoli was. And
Yeah,
so,
he was.
hold on.
He
And
was.
so, but
No, he
then,
was.
way back then, uh, me and you got together because you said you called out the Jews, and he stopped you.
Oh my
Fuck
God, that
Sam
was fucking.
Tripoli.
It's almost
Hold
seems
on.
like it's
Hold on.
weird.
Fuck Sam Tripoli. Fuck Sam Tripoli.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Because I remember he came up here and I went and saw a show, right? Even then, and I opened up for him and stuff. I even asked him, right? And I kind of asked him in a casual way. We're both sitting out there on the deck, right? And I had to know this, right? I had to know this to just for myself. I said, so just kind of casual said, so you're gonna stay in LA throughout the collapse, right? That's how I threw it out there. And it just, it kind of, I can see him just texting me, just everything froze up for a second, right? He stopped it, and he just kind of, yeah. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, shit, I wanted to know it. I didn't want to ask him in a big dramatic way or anything. It was just a totally casual, let's get his honest fucking reaction, right? So I just kind of threw it out. So you're gonna stick in LA with the collapse, right? The one that used to talk about all the time. Okay, that kind of thing, right? This falls out awesome, right? Oh, okay. Shit, we're coming up on 2 hours, so the Jack's battery gets about done then. And so does Jelly's. And so we're all out. Perfect time to end up too, right? And because yeah, blah blah blah. I get kind of tired of my own fucking shit. Mouth muscles. This is the most I talk in my whole week, right? I'm usually just fucking muttering to myself around here as I putt around. So all right. I want to thank you for joining. And I'm grateful that I have your support and all that. And I'm so looking forward to seeing you next time. We're going to be back again. And I'm going to encourage you to get out there and boost your immune system now. Get some of those products you're going to need. Flush out your colon, flush out your liver and stuff. If you don't know how to do that, I made a series of videos right here on this channel. Look it up. Click on me to live. You find everything you need to know. You can use it at your leisure. And if you can't even afford that, you can go jump in some cold water like I'm about to do tomorrow. And so big love. And we're going to see you again here. Give somebody a hug because they need it. Especially if they're like me, man. I'm going to get a puppy here pretty soon, though. So it's going to be badass. And just stay positive because it's going on. John Swartz saying Sam Tripoli on Jimmy Dore show on their tour. Nice. Yeah, he's still doing comedy. It's awesome. It's awesome. I always think about that, going back down there and trying to sell my show back to the comedy store again. I had him sold on it. The day show for the tourist, man, would have made bank. Fucking serious, hand over fist. I still think about that. All right, big love. We're gonna catch back up with you again. And like I said, get some stuff you're gonna need. Have a steak. Do it now. Pretty soon it's gonna be bugs. They're talking about that too, right? The bugs, motherfucking Bill Cemetery Gates, motherfucker. Okay, big love, and we're gonna catch up with you again very, very soon. Cheers.